Hello, my people. How na day? Yeah, this is Agui TV. Please don't forget to share my video and follow my Facebook page. E be like say this inauguration wey we dey expect on May 29, e be like say the thing no go get head because a lot of people and a lot of group dey insist say make the court stop Bola Ahmed Tinubu from becoming Nigeria president. Make dem stop the inauguration wey go happen on May 29 because say Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't meet all the requirements. He no meet up with all the votes wey go make am win as Nigeria president. A group of people, 5 Abuja residents, then go court today, insist say make court to stop Bola Ahmed Tinubu from becoming Nigerian president. Make court stop the inauguration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu wey go happen on May 29. According to 1999 Nigeria Constitution, under section 135, subsection 1, it talks say president still fit dey for seat if they never get the main person wey go be president, if they still dey get issue about who go be president of Nigeria. Say at least the current president fit still dey for seat until when they sort out the issue. Those 5-man Abuja residents talk say make a court look into that section 135 subsection 1. Say make dem no elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, make either Buhari still dey for the seat. If Buhari feel say no go fit dey for that seat, im vice dey there. Im vice fit still continue until when court sort out the issue between Tinubu and other parties. When they sort about the presidency issue, then we fit now elect or inaugurate the new president. The 1999 Nigeria Constitution, under section 35, subsection 1, it say subject to the provision of the Constitution, a person shall hold the office of president until wey dey there show say Buhari fit still dey for office. If you say dem still dey get issue about the winner of this election, so compulsory say Buhari fit leave office on that May 29. Say e fit still dey office until dem settle all the issue, because now dem get many issues wey dey ground about the 25% of Abuja, and how about the rigging of the election, about a lot of things wey dey down about this election. So a lot of questions they ask, because Abuja residents they talk say they wan tell them say their vote no dey compulsory again, because looking at what they are saying, Abuja is a separate body, because that hand wey dey for 1999 Nigeria Constitution, section 134, subsection 2b, it talk say Nigerian Constitution, 1999 Nigerian Constitution, section 134, subsection 2b, it talk say, okay, now 2a say a candidate for an election of the office of the president shall be deemed to have been duly elected where there have been more than 2 candidates for the election. Okay, 2b talk say that person must have not less than 1/4 of the vote cast at the election, each at least 2/3 of all the states in the federal and the federal capital territory, which is you must have 2/3, 25% of the vote cast in Abuja, because Abuja is separate from other states, and you must have that 2/3 wey be say show say capital territory wey you wan dey, at least the people support you, the people vote for you, because you cannot stay in a state, or you cannot win in a state wey be say dem no vote for you, come become winner. How you wan come rule people wey be say dem no support you, dem no vote for you? That is where that you must have that 2/3. At least if you say you no win, you no get 50%, you no get 70%, you no get 100%, you must get 25% at least. A small pass, you must get people wey vote for you, wey be say at least say dem dey 200 people, and make 50 people say okay, I vote for this man, I vote for you. 50 people supposed to say I vote for you as president. So if you have 50 people no vote for you out of 200 people, how do you want to rule? That is wetin that section dey explain. So the 5 Abuja resident people wey talk say their vote supposed to count, because they supposed to show say as we no vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, why they wan come dey elect am. And looking at what is happening, I think the court really need to do their work here, because that word "and" court really need to look into it, because that word "and" is a conjunctive. And we say you must bring this one, you must get this one, you must add this one. That is what that "and" is trying to explain. Because why people are complaining na because of tomorrow. This is not matter of maybe PDP or Labour Party or APC. No, it's for tomorrow. Make you no go do mistake today now, feel say maybe na because of today. Tomorrow then another person go come out now use am against am, say where una fit use am for Tinubu, why una no go use am for him. So we need to interpret our constitution very very well, where e be say e no go affect anybody. If you say him win that 25%, why we dey complain? We no go dey here dey complain all this thing. Na because say the people no vote for am. Because looking at this election, who are the people wey vote for this APC? The major state wey dem dey get vote, if you watch am, e no get winning there. Now Lagos, we know how Lagos vote take go. Lagos na Labour Party, everybody vote. Tinubu no win Lagos state. E no win for Kaduna. E no win for Kano. E no win for Katsina. E no win for Abuja. E no win. We know how Port Harcourt own take go. We know say e no win for Port Harcourt. So who are the people wey come vote for am? These are what question they are asking. INEC believe say because say that na anybody wey him announce be winner. That is why I feel INEC just do wetin dem like, make dem announce Tinubu as the winner, because say the constitution give dem right, anybody wey dem announce na him win the election. So dem no even look at the consequences of what they are doing. But INEC just pronounce Tinubu without checking the consequences. Without checking the consequences wey go befall all these things. Because the constitution say anybody wey INEC pronounce as winner be winner. That doesn't give him the right to just go and pronounce Tinubu as winner without looking at the consequences. And that is why after they pronounce Tinubu as winner, that's why they say go to court. They can't talk say make everybody go to court if you know say they satisfied with the result. Why you go do like that? That is not how to operate. At least as I believe say INEC na separate body, wey be say go fit operate by himself. But you allow this kind of confusion come. You can't put this kind of confusion for Nigeria, wey be say since February 25th to today, the country have been ups and down. No peace. The court need to do things right, to make sure say we get all these things right, because without it, problem go still dey. E go affect person tomorrow. We are not talking about this because of today. We no dey talk about this thing for today. Na because of tomorrow. Because tomorrow somebody go still come out, do him own. When he do him own, we go move on like that. Because Nigeria style don be move on. This time around, nobody wan gree move on, because everybody don tire. Enough is enough. How long are we continue to move on? Nigeria dey go down, Nigeria dey destroy every day. Una dey say make we move on. How? The court, the judiciary should do their job very very well. Now lis ten to wetin the 5 Abuja resident lawyer talk here. Please don't forget to share my video and follow me on my Facebook page. Thank you and God bless you.
Yes, I am Chooks. Chooks Nwachukwu.
Sir?
I am Chooks Nwachukwu.
Right.
Well, we brought an application to refer our matter directly to the Court of Appeal. So the learned judge said that we need to satisfy him on some issues before he would rule whether to make the reference or not. So he talked about issues of local standard jurisdiction and whether or not the matter is already before the presidential election tribunal, petition tribunal. So those are the three issues he said we should satisfy him on. We have addressed those issues in our originating summons, but then he explained that he was yet to look at the summons. So we're simply going to lift the arguments we have already made on the summons. We're going to bring it to the fore, for him to look at.
What is the crux of your matter in court?
Yes. Number one, the matter is on behalf of the residents and voters of Abuja. And we simply want the court to acknowledge that the residents of Abuja have a right to either approve or reject of whoever will be president of the country and who in that capacity will be like their governor, the one that regulates their daily lives, that approve of him, show that he has a level of acceptability amongst them with at least 25% of their votes, and therefore that any candidate at all who has not obtained that 25% of votes in Abuja ought not to be declared president-elect. And then we are also addressing the court with respect to the effect of such, because one of the major thing that has been afflicting this nation has been this fear of a vacuum being created if anybody announced by INEC is not sworn in by May 29th. There has been this belief that it will result in a vacuum and it will result in crisis. But we have brought it out to the court that the Constitution has envisaged such a situation. The Constitution has made provisions for that. Under Section 135, subsection 1, in the way and manner in which the Constitution creates the 4-year term of office, it has made it that it will not take effect unless and until you have a successor take the oath of office. So until a successor takes the oath of office, the president, being now Muhammadu Buhari, remains the president of Nigeria. The purpose of that provision is to guard the provisions of the Constitution regarding how somebody can emerge as duly elected. Without that provision, the Constitution will be in disarray. It means that anybody who manages, by whatever means, to have himself declared as winner, would have to be sworn in. And this is a major issue of constitutionalism, that in order to avoid such a thing where people who do not merit power, stampede their way into power, wherever there is contest, wherever it is not clear who should assume power, the person holding it should continue to hold it. It's a principle of law. It's a principle of law. And the Constitution expressly states it. So that is what we are saying. So it does not nothing stops this court from hearing us, hearing the residents of Abuja. And the court has asked us, okay, we will tell the court the issue of jurisdiction and all of that. We don't see any problems with the issues that the court has raised, and we believe that we are going to satisfy the court.